Hello there. Okay, so this video is going to be kind of like another video I've already made before. I'll link it in the description if you want to see the first one, but someone requested that I make kind of another one, like a follow-up, a very similar one. So that's what this one's going to be. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to be much of the same. So it's lo-fi. Obviously, you can already tell it's lo-fi, so it doesn't have the Blue Yeti microphone. It's still here, but I'm just using it as a little table right now. It's all good. Okay. Anyway, we're going to be drawing you again, okay? But we're going to use some different techniques, okay? Last time I was a little amateurish about it, all right? So now this time I'm going to take it really seriously, okay? Also, I'm going to try to keep from actually tapping on the phone itself. I don't know if the person that requested this video, if that was like a major component of why they liked the previous video. Hopefully not, because I'm not going to do it because I just feel like it was too loud. But I am going to still, be making sounds very close to the phone itself, and hopefully it's still like it's gonna be somewhat loud, but just not as like blaringly loud. So hopefully it's good. So anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's just we're gonna be drawing you, painting you, whatever. But I want to do it right. I want to get it done correctly. So we're gonna kind of sketch you out first, okay? We're gonna sketch you out. So now I need you to like pick a pose, whatever pose, facial pose. It's just a face, it's just a portrait. So whatever you want, but just pick it now and then keep it, because it's important that you stay in that pose for the remainder of the time that I'm drawing you, or at least for the sketch, I guess, because what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sketch you out, and then we'll start adding like the colors and stuff. It's not a big deal. Anyways, I just have to get the details. I think I might have messed up. I gotta erase it. I need to start all over. Sorry, it's taking me a second to erase, okay? I work fast, so I'd already drawn a lot. Okay, so just bear with me here, okay? I like the pose, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Great pose. Okay. I think we're back in business. Okay. Let me start again. I'll try it a little bit better this time. Okay. I hit the camera there. Sorry. Like I said, this is the preliminary sketch, okay? We'll continue on, but we gotta get this done first. I just want to make sure, I represent your likeness, appropriately, because you look so great, and I just want to really capture that, Okay, we've got the sketch, but let me try. I just want to try something really quick. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to try a different medium, a different canvas, if you will. So let me just see. What do you think? What do you think? Is this canvas better? Or is it worse? Better canvas or worse canvas? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I might like the first one better. Let me erase on this one too. Almost lost grip of my pen there for a second. It's all good. Almost did it again. All right, let's try the other side of this. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. What about this? What about this? What about this? We're just trying all sorts of things. Just because, like I said, I want this to be the best picture possible, right? So, I'm gonna have to try out a lot of different ways because the canvas, that's a very underrated point of variation in paintings. You can paint on anything. A lot of people choose canvas, but you can paint on anything, and it could drastically change how the painting comes out. So, I just want to make sure that I'm giving it, my best chance, right? Hold on, please. It's coming out great. It's coming out pretty good. This one's pretty good too. This one's pretty good too. Not too shabby. Really about the small details though. I really gotta get those small details. I think this sketch is pretty good. As for which one we're gonna go with, I don't know. Let me just. I think we're gonna go with that one. I like that one personally. Let's just, I did a lot of sketching. Let's just finish up the sketch on this one. It's not quite done yet. Okay, just bear with it. It's pretty close. I really like the look of it on this one personally. That's pretty good. I think it captures your likeness rather well. So now we're gonna, start committing the paint to the canvas. And you just like last time, we've got I was gonna say our easel. This is not the easel. What is this? The palette? Is that where you put the paint on? This is the palette. So we're gonna get our paints, and then this is gonna be a little cumbersome, but we're gonna try our best because I've got a lot of moving parts here. But anyway. We gotta load the paint on the palette. We gotta load the paint. We're gonna start with a nice flat skin tone, just kind of put as like a base, and then we're gonna start working on like the highlights and the shadows and all that stuff. So we gotta load the paint. gotta load up the paintbrush. You gotta load up the paintbrush. Okay, the paintbrush is loaded up. We gotta start committing the paint to the canvas. I like working kind of quickly, if you don't mind. It's just kind of my style. And I mean, you came here for my style, so it's just the right thing. We're just kind of trying to get a large, flat coat of paint. Like I said, this is just the base skin tone color. So, you know, we're going to end up covering up a lot of this with the highlights and the shadows later on. So it's not vitally important that this is perfect. We just want a good, even coat. We might need a little bit more paint. Sorry. Load it up. Okay. And keep going. Okay. That's looking good. Now we need the highlights. We need to do the highlights. We need a slightly different color. So we're going to go to a different part of the palette. Is that really what it's called? The palette? That doesn't seem right. Like, I know a color palette is a thing that exists, but that's like a selection of colors. Although I guess I'm just thinking of it in a different sense, but I guess that's right. We're gonna keep going. Don't worry. Don't allow my seeming lack of painting knowledge to, worry you at all. I'm a master painter. And I'm going to commit these colors to the canvas, and you are going to love this picture. So this is just the highlights. I'm just doing the highlights. So I'm trying to decide, what direction the lighting in the portrait is coming from. Is there like an edge light? I think I'm going to do a little bit of an edge light on the back side, because edge lights always look good. Maybe a few dots of light too, where on your nose and around the smaller features, just because that's just the way light works. You gotta get smear. We're gonna take it. We're gonna smear it. We're gonna take some of that paint that we got it on there, and then we're gonna smear it. Really get that. It's a very artistic look. Okay, like I said, I'm a painter. I'm a master painter. I know what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Looks good. We need to do the shadows now. So we need to come to a different part of the canvas and get our shadow color. Just load up that paintbrush full of paint, just like Bob Ross said. Just load up that paintbrush. Okay, we've got the paintbrush loaded up. Okay, let's just start putting in those shadows. Really giving your face a lot of depth. The depth. The shadows are good for giving depth. Giving that. It's less of a cartoony look now and more of wow, it's a portrait. It's realistic. My hair is getting in my eyes. So we just want to come around there. Around the chin, around the nose. The nose has a lot of shading, but you have to be very subtle about it, because if you do the nose wrong, then the whole picture looks off. So we're going to you don't want to put too much, okay? You don't want to put too much shading. But it's really about being subtle about it. That's the craft. That's the artist craft, Not too much. You don't want to put too much. too much. Okay, but I think we're just about getting there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then for the final touch, we'll just add a little bit of like a little bit more color, just like random color and like your eye color and stuff like that. So just like all these random colors. So we're just gonna load up the paintbrush one last time. It's really getting stuck in this paint. This is very thick paint. We just want to load up the paintbrush. Okay, the paintbrush is loaded. And then we just want to go in and do all of those random colors. This requires a bit more of a delicate touch to get these in there and not make it look too wild or too crazy or too colorful. You just want to just enough to be noticeable, but not enough to like completely throw off the whole painting. Right? All right. I think it's done. I think it looks great. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you because it's mine and I'm going to sell it. And I don't want you to get too attached to it, right? So, but it does look great. You chose a great pose, I must say. But anyway, thank you so much for being the subject of my painting. It really meant a lot to me that you did that. And like I said, it's a good painting. It's probably going to fetch a pretty good price. So, I appreciate it from a financial perspective as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, catch you later.